Hi, my name is Norvis. So I will ask the topic about perception of gig work among students, opportunities or exploitation. So we will go with the first question. The first question is, what is your age, gender, and current level of education?
So my age is 23, gender will be a male, and my current level of education is in bachelor.
Second question is, what type of gig work are you involved in and how long have you been doing it?
So type of gig work I involved is as a personal trainer. And how long have you been doing? So I've been doing it for 2 years.
Okay, last question about demographic profile is, how many hours per week do you dedicate to gig work and how much do you typically earn?
So as a part-time personal trainer and a student, I usually dedicate around 20 hours per week to gig work. My schedule isn't fixed, so it depends on my classes and assignment. So some week I might train more client, while during exam I reduce my hour to focus on studying. So on average I earn about 30 until 120 per session. But the total earning vary depending on how many client I can take in a week. If I get a consistent client, my income can be decent, but there are many times where cancellation or slow weeks affect my earning. Since I don't have a fixed salary, budgeting can be a bit tricky, but I'll try to manage my finance by saving during good weeks.
Okay, thank you. How do you view the flexibility of gig work in terms of managing your time between studies and personal activities?
So one of the best thing about gig work is the flexibility. As my personal trainer, I get to set my own schedule. That really helped me balance my class, assignment, and personal stuff. Like during exam week, I can reduce my training session and focus more on studying. It's not always easy, but having control over my time really makes a difference.
What are the benefits of gig work for your academic life or future career plans?
Honestly, doing gig work while studying has been a good thing for me. I get real experience in the fitness industry, which is something I want to do in the future. And it also helped me improve my communication skills and build my network. These are things that I think will help me a lot after I graduate, especially if I want to keep working in fitness or even open my own business one day.
What difficulties do you face in managing your time between gig work, studies, and personal life?
Yeah, it can be challenging sometimes. There are days when I feel like tired, like after training a few clients and I still needed to finish up my assignment or study. And because the income is stable, when client cancel last minute, mess up both on my schedule and budget and my budget. So generally, everything take effort, especially when I have a lot going on.
How does gig work impact your social or family life? And do you have to make any sacrifice?
For sure, these are sacrifices. Sometimes I can hang out with my friends or spend time with my family because I have a client book or deadline coming up. It's all about managing prioritize. I try to set boundaries now, like giving myself a break when I can. But yeah, it's not always the
Do you find it challenging to maintain a work life balance? And if so, how do you cope with it?
definitely challenging, especially at the start. But over time, I learned to manage it better. I try to plan my week ahead and make sure I don't overbook myself. Learning to say no and not taking on too many clients during exam session has helped. I think discipline and good time manage are key.
Okay, how do you prioritize your academic obligation over gig work or vice versa during peak times?
Usually, if I know exam or big assignment coming up, I cut down on training sessions. I try to inform my client early and reschedule if needed. Academics are still my main focus, so I adjust my people around that. It's one of my benefits of not having a fixed schedule.
Okay, for the last question, what would you suggest to improve the balance between gig work and student life?
I think gym and platforms could offer better support, like lower commission or some kind of mentorship for student trainers. Also, if universities give more help, maybe workshop on how to manage money or time, that would be great. It helps students like me balance everything better.